Her eyes steady on his, she quietly said, "It wasn't anything you did." Charles read her eyes, confirming she was telling the truth. Confusion swamped him. After all these years, he was still at sea. He hadn't understood. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. Mostly because I don't actually need glasses to read, and that this is a pre-recorded video. But how are you doing today? So, this past week, I asked Instagram what content they would like to see. And the very first response was feet pics. So, I'm in no position to not give the people what they want, so here's some feet pics. So, these are my Converse shoes. They're falling apart a little bit. I got them back when I was 19, size 11, All-Stars. They've done me pretty well. Before I had these, I had Walmart brand ones, which I completely floored out so I could actually feel the floor, and that's when I started squatting without shoes. So mostly these shoes have been for bench and any time that I'm required to wear shoes at a competition, because Converse have nice, oh, it's falling apart, flat soles. So you don't really, it's almost like you're standing on ground on top of ground, which is as best as you can do when you're wearing shoes, if not socks, but socks can get a little slippery, and this has a nice rubber sole on it. So these are my Converse shoes. They're about 5-6 years old now, still holding up a little bit. I could probably super glue them back together, but I squat barefoot, deadlift barefoot, and I've recently been benching in my Crocs, because Crocs have gotten a little bit better in the past couple years, and they've got a better grip. I had been using these to bench in, pretty much only to bench in the past couple years, but really nice feet pick. Next pair of shoes I'd like to share with you are these camouflage Crocs. Yeah, it's got the classic Croc design with the holes on top and on the sides with adjustable defense mode and attack mode. I was wearing these last year when we were repainting, so there's some paint on them, but they served me well, but I don't really wear them anymore because I completely walked through the sole. This one's almost all the way through. This one's definitely through. Not really good in the rain or in the snow, but I liked them. They're pretty good. Size 13 Crocs for anyone who's checking. Yeah. Really nice shoes. Camouflage Crocs. My next pair, I haven't worn as much as the others, are these Nike shoes. Last year during the shutdown, I focused a lot more on cardio, so I was going on more walks, and I was getting shin splints with my Crocs. So I picked up these bad boys. I tried walking them the first time without socks on, got blisters, had to walk home barefoot. Not a good time. Would not suggest that, but I haven't worn them much. But at my new job, I'll have to wear something like this, probably these exact shoes. So yeah, I'm gonna be wearing these shoes. Another good feet pick. And last but definitely not least are my flame Crocs. A lot of you may have seen these flame Crocs in my 620-pound bench video. I also wore them, I believe I wore them in my 600-pound bench video with Greg Panora. They're not the classic Croc design. They are intended for kitchen use, so they don't have any openings on the side or on the top, and it's got this super grippy sole. It's high quality. I really like them. They're really good for bench because you got this like kind of waffly, not waffly, it's better than waffle pattern. But I use these, I walk around pretty much everywhere in them. The only problem with them is your feet can kind of get a little sweaty in them. So at meets, I have to make sure that I'm not wearing them all the time, especially right before bench. After bench, it doesn't really matter because even though there's like the bead, if you can see the bead grippies on the inside, when it's a little wet, they don't provide much grip on the inside. So I make sure to air my feet out every once in a while. They don't get stinky. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was another good feet pick. I don't really know why you guys wanted feet picks, but those are the picks that I have made for my feet. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and add more suggestions what I should do. I hope you enjoyed my feet pics.